every single game. Again! Again!
We do not care.
Someday, but not today.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
Manchester United 2, Victoria Secret 1. Yeah, this one, hey, at the end of the day, we got the result. I'm not even going to lie. The first half was hella boring. Hella boring to watch. Didn't seem like the attack was really even there. Yeah, man, no goals in the first half. Again, the attack was lacking a little bit of attacking threat. I guess that's what I should say. Frustrating to watch, but hey, you know what it is. What it is. We know what the players we have, what we're going to get in most cases. So, you know, it's all right. You know, at the end of the day, it's not good enough from what I believe as far as the attacking. I think our defense is actually getting a little more solid as far as they're trying to interchange players. Not too sure if Dallo is going to be a good wingback. It's looking iffy currently. But the shape is definitely starting to look a lot better, right? We're just not threatening enough as far as the attackers go.
You sure about that?
Yeah, that's all the notes I really have for the first half because it was pretty much that boring. Not many chances. And then the chances that were created were just poor. So second half begins, and this is when the drama begins. 3 minutes in, Onana, man. I don't know what his deal is in goal. I don't know if it's a lack of concentration or what, but sometimes he's just not thinking, man. He's just not thinking. I want to say it's not fully his mistake, but not a good goal to concede. Not a good goal to concede. And then we're down 1-0. Now, I'm thinking that we're going to come back easily. Obviously, on paper, we should be beating this team. I know games aren't won on paper, but yeah, when we go down a goal, I'm not too concerned just yet. And yeah, I mean, ended up being proven right, but still, you know, it took a minute for things to get moving, and I don't think it really actually happened until we actually had some subs. Anthony came on, and Anthony looked pretty good as far as being the one of the wing backs. I understand that a lot of people have a stick with him. They don't think he's good enough for the team, you know, or good enough for the value that he was bought for, which isn't his fault, but I definitely think he's got a place in the team. I'm not keen exactly 100% on starting him over Dallo, but he looked pretty good there, right? 30 minutes or 20 minutes or so of play looked pretty good. So that's exciting to see him get in the game. He was definitely one of the people that opened it up for us to get the first goal. Of course, he didn't get the assist, but Rasmus Højlund got the goal in the 62nd minute, which, I mean, hey, look, you can't complain. You know, we're trying to tie games up. That's what it matters at the end of the day. We want to win. So getting the equalizer, you know, I'm happy. And on the cool, I got to kind of give him his flowers because the guy's been decent. I think he has 9 goals in 10 games in Europa League. Competition is weak, right? The competition's not the best competition. But still, man, he's getting goals in there. And you got to give someone their flowers, man, when they deserve it, okay? Yeah, and then with Dallo, maybe he moves right center back at times, but yeah, that wide position for him, not the best. Rashford, poor overall. I'm trying to think of some of the players, other ones that I noticed. Mason Mount, man, the sub of Mason Mount for Xerxes. I don't know about Mason Mount. You know, I don't know. I don't know if he's good enough. I think it's just been so long that he's been thought of as a player that, yeah, he just doesn't have the fire behind him. He doesn't have the confidence, and you can see it. So it's one of those ones where you want to let him play, but at the same time, it's like, dude, we can get better players, buddy. And maybe it's time for you to go to the MLS or something like that. You know what I mean? Go down a league, because it's just not there anymore. Thomas Tuchel had you firing, but since that, you just have not been the same player. You know, it missed two key chances to win the game, which luckily for him, we ended up getting the goal, so it didn't matter. But God, you get paid so much money and you get put in such good positions. That's what I will say. Mason Mount gets in decent positions to score, and he just can't fucking score. And man, I try to get him the benefit of the doubt sometimes, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'd still rather him over Garnacho, but even then, I mean, Garnacho might offer a little bit more as far as the attacking sense, but that's a whole nother conversation. Now, finally, if you continued watching, we finally were able to get that goal. Wishy-washy ball in from Bruno, bouncing, but Hoyland, again, I talk shit, but his second touch for this one was able to really keep it down and get the ball in the goal, and you can't hate on that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, all I wanted was a damn win, because if we didn't win, imagine what people were going to say about Manchester United, bro. The media probably would have already been roasting him, trying to get him to freaking get his job, get him fired from his job. You know how they are. Storylines would have been all over the world. So it's good to see him get the win. Again, yeah, not the best results as far as like what it looked like, but we got the win. And sometimes you have to just be shameless in these moments with these scrappy games and out, intense and away environments, and you have to come home with the result. And that's what we did, right? Now, taking a look at this game, I understand Amarin, which I've said this before. I understand he has to try out players, but I don't think Mason Mount's good enough. I think Rashford just doesn't have it in the heart to play for Manchester United anymore. I don't know what it is. He's just got so much money now that he doesn't give a shit. But I definitely think he's got to go. I think Anthony needs more minutes.
It's payback time.
And I hope that we can start to see him more as that wing back. I thought it was a solid there, solid. And he's going to get better the more he learns that position. But let me know what you think in the comments. Again, if you made it this far, I really appreciate you watching, man. This is the Pitch Side Report, okay? We talk about soccer, football, the beautiful game that we all love. And that's why we are here. So, yeah, if you're feeling the vibe, hold on. Manchester United. Okay, Manchester United's next game is going to be against Manchester City this Sunday at 10:30 for me. So, good game. Don't know if we'll win that one. I don't want to say we will, but they're not in the best form either. But neither are we. I'm gonna call it a 1-1 here for now, and then we'll see what that lineup looks like. But yeah, if you made it this far, I really appreciate you watching. If you're feeling the vibes, subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next Pitch Side Report. All right, later.
Yo, like that, bro. Yo, Lee Gunner, bruv. Do you want to call me now, you pussy? Like that. What's man talking about? That's a proper finish,